Over here, the latest addition to my room is these IKEA rails to keep my punches in order, which I love. I love having all the punches, well, not all of them, but I love having the punches more handy. I find I use them a lot more. And these ones that are the punch around the page sets, I can actually keep together, and they're just so easy. They only cost, these rails are the, I forget what the name of them is, but they're at IKEA, and they're like $2.99 a piece. They're 21 3/4 inches long. I've seen some of the longer ones on in people's crafts room, and it seems like the weight of the punches really causes them to bow, but these shorter ones seem to do just fine. And I like it that I can finally have like all of my circle punches, you know, lined up by size. So it's easy to, really easy to use. Love having that. And this miscellaneous area to the right just has my heat gun and my glue gun, little trash can, the crocodiles, some paper towels. Let's see what's in this drawer. Oh, this is brads and eyelets. So those are all together. These are blank card sets. That's miscellaneous. This is a few punches that I need to go back to IKEA and get some more of those rails and put another row up to the left. My action wobble spring things, those are fun. Some of that cool Inky Antics honeycomb paper. Hadn't used that yet, but of course had to buy them all. Some Webster Pages trim that came with my warehouse box this year. I'm trying to store some of my washi tape together, so we'll see how that goes. Down here's a drawer that has all my embossing items in it. This drawer has just blocks, stamp cleaner, and brayer. Down here are some of the DVD cases of my Stampin' Up! Stamps, and then there's some other Stampin' Up! Stamps that are in that box below. And this one down here, don't have too much in that. These drawers, this just has some hardware for the Jetmex cubes. Probably should find a better place for that. These have some of the Anna Griffin card kits that I ordered from HSN and have not yet put them together. And that drawer down below it has another set as well. These are treat bags and treat boxes of different shapes and sizes. And then the pegboard here to the left just has some odds and ends. These are stamp sets that I haven't used yet and haven't put up yet. And this little bag I like to keep handy on the pegboard. It's some of those, you know, handmade by stamps that you can put on the back of cards. I like to have those handy. The Clip It Up is over here with the smaller stamps on top, and these down here. I do like having these stamps around, but I'm not really, I don't know, I'm not really sure if I like that or not, but I'll give it a try for a while longer. Now over here, these bins to the right are where I store most of my embellishments by color. If you've read Stacy Julian's book called Photo Freedom, you're familiar with her method, or you can also go to the website mycraftchannel.com, and Stacy Julian has a series of videos called Photo Freedom, and in one of them she discusses how she stores her embellishments, and so I use her method. I have one drawer for each color, again in rainbow order, so it appeals to the borderline OCD in me. And like in the orange one here, there's some of this orange bling. Pretty much anything, any embellishments that I have that are orange, or chipboard stickers that I've kind of cut up from a set. Anything that is just orange, because I find when I'm scrapping or doing cards, I'll say, oh, I need an embellishment here and I want it to be orange or blue or something. So I keep those embellishments here. I have the the baker's twine that's orange here. And here's the blue box. So I can just kind of rifle through it really quickly and find all kinds of embellishments that way. I think it's easier for me to store it like that rather than to say, okay, I'm going to store all of my buttons here, my baker's twine here. I would have 1,000 different things. So I'd rather, I think in terms of color, so that's how I do it. So it goes all the way through the rainbow, and then there's a drawer for you know, black and brown and the metal items as well. And then there's a special drawer for Tim stuff. Some of the drawers, like the brown and the white, have too much stuff in them, so I left myself room to expand, so I need it. And over here to the right of the embellishment tower or whatever is my paper storage. On the top I have one of the Jetmax cubes that has my solid cardstock by color in rainbow color order, and then on top of there is a jar that has pieces of ribbon that are less than a yard long, just little bits and pieces left over. And then below that, in this little bookshelf thing, are in the top row, there's a basket that has my 6 by 6 paper pads, and then these are just some stamps that I got this weekend at the CKC in San Marcos that I haven't hung up yet on the Clip It Up, so I need to get those hung up. And then down here in these, I think they're Croppin style paper holders, vertical paper holders, is my pattern paper sorted by color. Again, starting with the reds and pinks and going through all the different colors. And then over here are my files that have, these are Pendaflex files that have my pattern paper that's sorted by color. Again, where the primary color of the pattern paper is, you know, yellow, then I can just grab the yellow folder. And then below that is more paper storage, some of my stacks that I have, and then the bottom row again is some bulk paper that I bought this weekend, or more stacks. And then to the far right in the corner there's those plastic containers. I think I got from the Container Store. They have some of my just specialty papers like glitter papers, things like that. And on the back wall of the craft room, let me zoom out a little bit. Zoom out the other way. Is a closet, and I have those shoe holders that have punches. These are this is the set of 10 Martha Stewart punches that was on special last week, I guess, at HSN, I think, had craft day, and so there was a special of Martha Stewart punches. So I got those, and then some other kind of miscellaneous punches. Those are my McGill label punches, and some cinch wires, and some other punches. And then on the bottom, on the bottom is, it's so dark, it's nighttime, paper crimper, things like that. And then in the closet, before I had taken over this room, it was my daughter's closet, and so the closet door was, of course, you know, had the window panes so you could see through. So we set up a curtain just on a, you know, one of those spring tension rods. Again, that was, yank it, kind of a decorative curtain, so you could see it behind the door. It was really cute. But anyway, just have some miscellaneous storage here. My stickers I have organized in 3-ring binders, kind of sorted by the category. There's children and family. This one's a nature stickers. And then I just have storage for some of my photographs. And then on the floor of the closet are just assorted things. It's kind of a mess, but anyway. And then again on this back wall, on the top of these drawers that I got are my Big Shot and Cuttlebug, and then the platform, the I guess Lifestyle Crafts has a magnetic platform that you can use your wafer thin nesting dies on, and it's magnetic, so you don't have to adhere. You don't have to use a Post-it note to, you know, keep the die secure down on the paper when you're cutting. So it's kind of cool. And then in these drawers, I have these are card sets, note card sets, and then I store my dies in these drawers. The Sizzix dies. In this one are some other Biggs dies, and that's a candy stash. And then down here in the bottom drawer are the XL dies and the cutting plates for that. And then some other XL dies that I got over the weekend at that CKC show from a great website, a great vendor called It's Cheaper Than Therapy, which is hilarious. They're out of Colorado. The lady who owns it contacted me to work there for a few hours. I had worked for a couple of years ago when it came to San Marcos, and so she called me and said she needed some help. So I worked for her for a few hours, and that way I could kind of earn some of the money I spent over the weekend. But anyway, so that's the back wall of the craft room. Let me just kind of scan by and show you everything one more time before I go. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Now you can see where I am able to create. So that's it for now. I think I'll get busy crafting now. Bye, y'all.